So I wanted to do a little health update. I haven't done one in a while. I actually don't typically do health updates on my YouTube channel. My name is Susan. I have a chronic illness. If you haven't been following my channel, I struggle with GI issues. I have an ileostomy. I have no function of my colon and rectum. I have severe gastroparesis, along with some other health issues. I was recently discharged from the hospital about 3 weeks ago, which is actually the longest I have been out of the hospital in a while. I had a period where I was cycling in and out of the hospital every week to every week and a half due to critical lab values. With this last admission, where I got discharged 3 weeks ago, I was taken off of TPN. I struggle with ARFID, avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. So coming off of TPN has been difficult for me. When I say I didn't have function of my colon and rectum, food would not move through me. So the main reason I have ARFID is out of this fear that food will not move through me and that I will get sick again. And I'm afraid the same thing will happen with my small bowel. Since eating again, my ileostomy prior to going on TPN had a really good output, turnaround. I would eat within 3 to 4 hours, the meal would be out of me. That is not happening right now. My motility has slowed down. We don't know why. We're not sure if just my bowels trying to get used to food again. Just not really sure what's going on, but it has flared up my struggles with eating foods, and as a result, I have lost some weight. I am working on it with my treatment team, and we are trying to get me to get enough calories in so that we can stop the weight loss. Other than that, I went today to see my PCP. There's been some videos out there that I was going to drop her. I did not. We had a long talk last week. It seems to have worked. Today was a very good visit. And today's visit was a lot to take in. We discussed the ARFID. That was the first thing we discussed, how we were going to handle that. But then I went through a list of things that I was concerned about. I have some renal functions that are off, that would indicate an adrenal gland insufficiency or something like that. The treatment for it is to put you on a diuretic, which I have acute kidney injury due to severe dehydration. So that is not an option for me. She is waiting for me to see nephrology and endocrinology to figure out what is going on. I also have metabolic acidosis. So we're kind of waiting for the specialist with that. The next issue is I have an issue with my heart rate. And with a salt craving, I probably consume about 5,000 to 6,000 milligrams of sodium a day, and it's still not enough. And when I exercise, my pulse goes up just taking a short walk at a very slow pace into easily the 160s, even if I've done IV fluids prior to going for my walk. When I stretch, just simple stretching, my pulse will go into the 150s. I did have a stress test years ago, and my blood pressure drops when I exercise. She does believe I have POTS. She's actually thought that for a while. We just have been dealing with so much with my other issues with my GI stuff. We haven't followed through with any official testing. So she's going to have me wear a heart monitor for a week. We're going to do an ultrasound of my heart, and then we'll do a table test just to see if, in fact, I do have POTS. She did start me on a medication for POTS just to see if that improves my symptoms. So I kind of already knew that, but it was still a lot to take in. She also believes that I have some type of autoimmune disease. My mother had a rare autoimmune disease, so it wouldn't surprise me if I do as well. So we're going to be looking further into that with the specialist that we have lined up for me to see. She didn't mention the metabolic acidosis, but I saw the diagnosis. I'm not surprised. I've seen it before. Not really sure what metabolic acidosis means, but apparently I have it. So I have that going on. I meet with my specialist in Cleveland Clinic virtually on November 5th. Due to my motility issues, I've also been having issues with kind of rectal discharge and spasming and stuff. So I'm meeting with my colorectal surgeon as well on the same day in November. If I'd known they were both going to be on the same day, I would have flown out to Cleveland so I could have seen them both in person. Because I really like my specialists out there and I rarely get to see them in person, and to see both of them the same day would have been nice. Physically, I'm struggling with the heart rate issues. I get out of breath easily. My GI issues have been in a flare-up. Struggling with constant fullness, with chronic nausea, chronic abdominal pain, just a general feeling of not feeling well, which is frustrating because there doesn't seem to be anything I can do about it. I sit at my desk and do my work, use my heating pad, take my anti-nausea medications as I can. I refuse to take my pain medications. I'm prescribed pain meds. I am on palliative care, so they're able to prescribe me some pretty strong pain meds that I do not take during the day. It's just me and Tylenol. So yeah, that's a little bit of a health update. I am a little overwhelmed with what's going on. A little overwhelmed with the fact that, new diagnoses, new things to have to deal with, new medications, dealing with side effects, trying to figure things out, having more testing, all of that type of stuff. But that just kind of comes with it. And, the thing is with, getting the testing done, figuring out the diagnoses, then you can treat the condition. Once you treat the condition, then hopefully I can feel better. And to me, that's a positive about it. It was nice that she didn't dismiss me, which has happened in the past because of the ARFID. We had a very open conversation about it. We talked about, me adding Boost Breeze because it is covered by my insurance, and I just got a shipment of like 4 boxes of Boost Breeze, so I have plenty that I can drink. But yeah, that's just a health update of what's been going on. Oh, and I am taking my coaching class, not next week, but the following week, and I will be a certified life coach at the end of the week, and I am starting my coaching business. I have my website all set up. I have the write-up done. I have everything linked that needs to be linked, and I already have people who are asking when I will be certified because they want to become clients. So I will be owning my own business very soon, which I am very excited about. So there are some good things in the works, and I am happy that I figured out a way to do something that gives me meaning and purpose despite having a chronic illness, and that works around, my symptoms, and managing them and dealing with them, but still being able to be productive and do something that I'm passionate about.